Good morning to you, ladies and gentlemen, across the whole world from Dehiwala Beach in Sri Lanka. Bit gloomy, yet was able to complete a walk of 45 minutes. I'm starting things slowly and gradually. This nearly month of kind of after the operation, with the operation, I had significant moments to think and to be conscious of so many things in the journey ahead. At this, I would say, the late stage of our living, we need to recognize many factors. And one of the most important things is the gift within you. The ego is one of the most wonderful gifts that we have. That has to be properly used, because human beings are compared to the animals and insects, and the trees are different. We have a body, soul and the spirit. And if we need to act on our body, feelings and emotions, there would be some positive and negative things happens. That's what happens in the life of many human beings. But we have the privilege of moving from one stage to different stage. It's all in our hands. If you really want to be too much egocentric, ego consciousness, then you are really exploiting more of greater emotions and actions that will immensely benefit you and you alone. And at that stage only we seen in the world the dictators like Hitler, Mussolini and such people, megalomaniacs emerging, because there are greater focus on their own self and ego, and they stop there. But you need to move from that, the ego consciousness, to look at your soul, and then move into what we call transpersonal consciousness. And that's where you begin to dispense your emotions and intelligence actively and passively to benefit many people you are interacting all the time. And once you see that there is enrichment comes to you as a result of the way you are dispensing your passive and active emotions and intelligence, that can enrich more people in more places more often. And that is what we call the transpersonal consciousness. Then you can further graduate into the next level. If you want to really create a legacy for yourself, move into a greater social consciousness. Think bigger than your inner circles, the outer circles, the people, beyond your own family, friends, and into the society. And greater social consciousness again enables you to demonstrate more of your active and passive emotions and intelligence to benefit them. And then finally, from that you graduate into what we call the universal consciousness. And that's absolutely very vital. This universe is an awesome place. It's 14 billion year history and still going on. The universe is full of structures. Among those structures is the galaxies. Over 2 trillion galaxies in the universe. You can imagine how vast is the universe. And our planet is on a galaxy called Milky Way, and our solar system of the 10 planets in a small arm called Orion. And in that small arm we have 10 planets. Smallest of the Mercury, Pluto and the Mercury. And the biggest is the Saturn and Jupiter. The Earth is sixth in size. And there is a huge impact, the operation of all those planets on planet Earth and human beings. And the universe is such an awesome structure, work perfectly without any chaos, confusion, and the systems and structures, and there are universal laws and mathematical formulas in place. And the more you conscious of the universe, and what I would call for myself attaining of the divine consciousness, and that's where you begin to understand life is much bigger than bread and butter that you eat every day. Life is much bigger than just a simple assets that you possess in our journey. Life is much bigger than few people around you. Life is much bigger that will bring greater enrichment and contentment if you really begin to have the consciousness in the right way to dispense your emotions, your intelligence in the right way to the right people at the right time in the right place.